I'm not a good person to kill time with.
Hey! Did you need me? Me! I'm always available. What do you want? If you're that free, go but today, Black Mimosa had a good dream.
Gaze is the child of love. I like the way you look at me. Business is tough. Every little thing counts.
I'm ready.
I don't do vague requests.
What's going on?
अरे वो काट के दो काट के दो
Back to work again.
I'm ready.
I'm not a good person to kill time with. Taking a shortcut down. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down.
Hmm. Hmm.
If only I had wings. If only I had wings.
Left.
Taking a shortcut down.
मुझे देखना पड़ेगा मुझे।
All in one go. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. I'll hit you back. You can try harder. Can't follow me? No room for mistakes. Taking a shortcut? If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. I hope I'm not using up my good luck. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down.
Just wait until I give each one of you a house like this and we go big.
Do we have an appointment?
Hi. We have an appointment with Toshi.
Please wait here. Actually, Miss Bianca has told...
Avon detectives on the case.
It's you.
If you still think domesticated oddities and children are unreliable, you can send us back. But the deposit is non-refundable.
I didn't mean that. If my word...
Tagido.
Is this where Toshi was working from?
You can investigate freely. Just please be...
Understood. Let's get started.
Stop! No one else touches it! This annoying bird. I'm gonna catch it so hard. You! Stay still, don't run!
What's this? We didn't see this during our previous investigation. Toshi's disappearance must be connected to this anomaly.
Sorry. I couldn't find any data on this anomaly.
Even a brainiac doesn't know? But you've got a whole library in your head!
What's happening?
Was that an anomalous realm or some baddie's Esper ability? Such a fat dog, yet so nimble. What a grab.
The sensor on the table. Miss Bianca, do you recognize that sensor?
It didn't seem significant. I've been here several times and didn't notice it.
Strange. They're talking about an order.
Could the person we're the bad dog and stinky bird...
We need to understand the connection between the bird and the sensor.
Should we ask around?
Oh, wait, don't bother. Empty your pockets of funds. Hurry, hurry! That won't do. Those intel dealers... Intel? You mean the... Shh, quiet! If Boss Lady knows about this, she's gonna go funky...
Couriers.
Katatakito!
Stereo Express. They run a courier service. A-Bone sometimes does business with them, but Tori told us not to get too close.
Special circumstances call for special measures. Edgar, what happened to all your pocket money?
Gave it all to you last week.
You insisted on taking that sculpture from the shop. There's one more person Hand over your stick. Tagido! Tagi! It's just money. When this is done with, I'll ask for a bonus for you from Boss Lady.
Is your companion hope you're in the...
Don't worry. Well,
Thank you.
Tagido, let's go. The others aren't a big deal. One groanster, one poker face, and two owls. But be careful with the old lady named Joyuan. Tagido! Watch out, or she'll trick you out of your info.
poker face.
Stay close.
Stereo Express at your service. Well, if it isn't the little ones from Ebone. A rare guest indeed.
Doggy!
Long time no see, little Edgar. Have you decided to learn the trade from me?
This dummy isn't leaving Ebone. Stop trying.
Lady Juyuan, we're here today to buy some intel.
Oh, is there a new commission?
Trade secret. Tagido.
Looks interesting.
Where did this bird come from? And where can we find it? And whose dog is it?
One piece of intel is now turned into several. Didn't your boss tell you, in business, You must be the new appraiser.
How did you know?
Let's discuss the deal, Lady Jude.
You don't know any of it, do you?
Since I'm the only one here today, can you really afford my rate?
You name it.
If your boss were here, we could talk.
Juyuan, perhaps you have other conditions.
I like dealing with straightforward, clever... What do you think? New customer discount.
Does that mean... Really?
I'm a woman of my word in business.
Favors are the hardest to repay.
Deal.
Looking forward to working with you. So, what's the...
Leave the thinking to my minion.
The sensor and bird being taken must mean something. We want to know about the bird.
Smart question. Wait here.
So secretive.
Secrets are a woman's weapon. This bird and sensor aren't documented anomalies. They appear in a manga called Tales of Nil.
Manga?
You know how to contact the manga's artist?
This person was an obscure author a couple of months ago, with no contact info. But I found the expense records of the Tales of Nil editor. Besides the publisher and home, he frequently visits a residential address. Could it be the author's address?
Ah, impressive. Thanks.
Without these skills, I wouldn't be Sterry Express's top courier. Complimentary service. I'll be delivered nearby. Want a ride?
That was oddly kind of you.
Gotta help in all the ways I can.
Thank you, Juyuan.
आने वाली छुट्टी ने खाना खाया था वो आइसक्रीम खाया था वो जो जिसको पहले तो खाना खिलाता था
ना
आया नहीं उसने तुझे दिया था
दिया ना सर
फिर वो किसने खाया
और दूसरा को दे दिया
सारा कचरा लगा के खा लिया
Good luck. Don't forget my fee, new friend.
I thought the manga artist would live in a big, cold house like the perfumer. Nothing beats living like this. Gotta say,
Excuse me. Is the cake sweeper sensei home?
Someone is here.
Excuse me. I'm here for cake.
No? Hey, are you here for the manga artist too?
And you guys?
We're just on community visiting.
She doesn't seem to be here.
And there.
Should we bust the...
Huh?
Busting it down? Well, I don't really want to make this a scene for the neighborhood, but I guess that's the only way to make sure Sensei is safe.
What's happening?
Can I eat this dummy, Sakiri?
Help!
Hiromaru, stop eating that! Keep your eye on that door. Now, on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Stop!
Cake sweeper sensei.
I'm not going out. I ain't got no manuscripts for you.
Seems like she thinks we're her editors trying to chase her down for her manuscript.
Cake sweeper sensei. I mean no harm.
You what? Ah, trying to trick me into giving you my manuscripts.
I'm talking about my dog. It looks like it's the dog from the last chapter of your manga.
The dog? The dog I saw. Is this what...
So, you're saying that your dog has been gone for about a year now and recently showed up in the manga?
Yes.
Oh, what? Totally thought you guys were here to squeeze my manuscripts out of me. Why don't you just say, come on in, chop chop, before my...
My name is Boom Boom, and I came to Hethero to look for my dog. Dandelion, that is. I found Dandelion on my way home from a convenience store. He was trying to fish a cookie out of the trash can, but then I named him Dandelion because he sheds his fur all the time, which makes me sneeze all the time. Dandelion is quiet and lazy. He likes to sleep on the sofa mat and watch dramas with me. We have mandatory workouts on weekends. We take a walk by the beach, then stop by the convenience store for our favorite snacks before heading home. Back on a weekend about 11 months ago, though, it hit me while we were just waiting for the taxi that I'd left this manga that I just bought in this fast food restaurant. So I left, and Dandelion was gone when I got back. It's all my fault.
Dandelion? How is it mentioned in the tales of... Hey, you didn't kidnap... Wait, me? Kidnapping? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think a shut-in manga artist would go out of her way to kidnap a dog when she barely even wants to go downstairs for food? Why would I want a dog when I'm barely keeping myself alive?
Makes sense.
Where did you see Dandelion, though? This dog... It was quite an interesting experience. But... People say this pawn shop only shows up on the night of the 15th of every month. And all your wishes can come true, as long as you're willing. What if I told you that I've been to Pond Moonlight? And that's where I saw this dog and the Fire Phoenix.
A place that makes all your wishes come true for you as long as you're willing to pay the...
They say that being a creator isn't about having creative streak. I was walking around when I bumped into this big door, having ran... But no, there was only this pair of twin brothers, and they asked me, well...
डब्बा उठा के यहाँ पे
Those
ये
brothers
तो
don't
डब्बा नीचे
look...
फेंक
See? I hesitated because I had to pay a price.
What price?
The twins said the cost depends on the weight of the wish. I thought about wishing to become the best manga artist in the world just for fun. But they said it would cost me 20 years of my sight.
How are you supposed to draw if you can't see anything? That's ridiculous!
Yup, that caught me by...
इसको भी गाड़ी में बिठा के ले जाओ ना खड़गपुर, घुमाएगी हैं? लेकिन ये तो इतना भागती है, रुकेगी नहीं एक कोने में।
चेन लगा,
हैं?
कॉलर लगा के जाना है।
घूमने का मत पता, लेकिन तुझे लेके कैसे जाए? एक बार मैं इसको यहाँ डोसा लेने गई थी, भाग गई थी ये।
भाग गई थी?
इतनी बुरी तरह से डोसा वोसा का ऑर्डर दे के सब कुछ छोड़ छाड़ के आई है।
wish is sure to come true
गया था
once the
लेने के
pond
लिए।
con.
Speaking of which, your Tales of Nil only just started gaining traction, right?
Please. Since I was already there, I figured I should make the most out of it. I asked the staff if I could look around. Before I left, I asked the twins if I could use what I saw there for my manga. The easygoing one agreed, as long as the two of them aren't in immediately. I started working on the next chapter of Tales of Nil. By the way, your dog and all the anomalies I saw there became my source material. And then Tales of Nil became the bond.
कब?
Yep. Pretty sure this pawn moonlight has got something to do with the perfumer.
Highly suspect.
वहाँ तो 5 बजे
Did you
जाऊँगा।
see in the pawn shop?
5 बजे 5:30 बजे
white
तेरे को बहुत सही एकदम से नींद आ जाता है, खोल देख आराम से।
Creatures and names I can't even recall.
चाय ला देना।
That's Dandelion's collar.
Turn it, spit it out! Oh, you're shaking it too hard! Chill! Hiramori was probably going to puke again in a bit. So you heard it all, huh? Write down your contact info. I'll give your thing back to you when this guy pukes it out.
Well, I stumbled into that place by luck. It was really... I did try to look for it after, but never found... Sounds like an anomalous realm that requires us...
Let's head back to Avon for now and we'll think about where to find this pawn shop.
Please do.
Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down.
looks like it's in a lot of pain.
Oh, don't worry. That's Kiromaru for you. Always ending up whining when people tell it not to eat what it is. Shut up already. I told you not to eat it, you
Dummy.
A video game console. A bike wheel. In the lid of a trash can?
Jeez, you're freaking disgusting. Tagido. Keep the color safe, dummy. We're giving it back to the poor guy when we meet him. And you. No food for you for 1 week. And you're not coming out without my permission.
¿Eh? ¿Pasó? ¿Ya abre?
We have a customer.
Boy, we sure are getting more customers these days than we did. I probably shouldn't be surprised tomorrow when I come through the door and see one sitting.
I don't know what happened. This young man at the door called the place Pawn Moonlight. And
They're back.
he said he could help my restaurant earn more stars in this year's La Palourde Blanche. Then he gave me a knife to use for practicing new dishes. The new knife did make cooking easier. I thought my fortune changed for the better and wanted to thank that young man. But after a few days, I could, for a chef at my level, having my sense of taste taken away is killing me.
So what are you going to do exactly? Are you going to destroy... Well, why did you choose our store then?
We're here because of the reviews on Help, of course.
You've gotta be kidding me. Avon has one of the lowest
True that, but you enjoy a 96% completion rate. I just want to bust this fraud of a pawn.
Oh, that's rare. Since we're talking about a pawn shop here, unilateral plundering doesn't deserve...
What do you mean? If this freaks you out, I can totally...
Hey, chill. I never said I was just checking. So where is this pawn move?
I don't really know how to...
Always, you said?
Yup, that's exactly what I said. This is better taken care of sooner than later. Guys...
It's pretty obvious now that this Pawn Moonlight is not only the one behind the missing cases.
जाना बाहर किंतु कितने बजे पहुंचना है जी
6 बजे
कितने बजे घुमा के लाया
6 बजे
अभी कितने बजे है
12
छुटकी को पकड़ जरा बारिश तो अभी नहीं है ना
कादा है बहुत
है
कादा होता है बहुत
इसलिए छुटकी को नहीं लेके जाए तीनों को जाके ले इसको पकड़ के
But also tricked people into believing things that are simply too good to be true. They took my dog away and put Boom Boom through such hell. And there is a steep price they have to pay for that.
इसको ये खिलाते रहिए एक-एक.
There seems to be quite a big gap between what this new client told us and what we heard from the manga artist before.
True. Guess we shouldn't jump to a conclusion until we're done looking into Pawn Moonlight.
Fine. We'll see when we go there tonight. And don't fool around and get in my way, yeah? Andiamo! Hoggy hoggy!
Hey.
Hey, dummy, let's go.
Coming.
जोर से भागिए
बसु चलो आओ. इसको खिला. चल अंदर बाहर निकल. आ जा. चलो आओ. बसु आओ. बसु. ए चल लड़की. चलो. चल. लेके जाओ कि नहीं लेके जाओ?
आपका मर्जी.
हैं?
आपका मर्जी.
अरे इसको बसु को.
मैं रहा.
चल बसु बाहर निकल. चल 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 घूमने चल. घूमने चल. चल घूमने. चलो. चले ना. चलो बाहर निकलो. चलो. चल.
ऊपर आ. चुटकी. आने वसु. What is more? ना मीठा खा दिया छे. That's the end. Chicken and things like तू तिकडे लड़कियों को बॉयफ्रेंड मिल जाते हैं. तू तो सुंदर है, जो तो सुंदर है. पर बॉयफ्रेंड से मिलना चाहते हैं. बॉयफ्रेंड ऐसा है जो लाइफ पार्टनर.
Taking a shortcut down. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings.
Taggy! Dude, where is the darn door? We've been walking in circles.
Is it really here? Should we go ahead and cut down these trees then?
A manga artist once said, if you're willing to pay the price, any wish can come.
Makes sense. The chef said he got pulled in when he probably wished for a new dish or something.
What do we do now? Are we supposed to start? This is stupid.
Hey, I'll go first. I want...
Doggy!
You wish. By the way, I was hoping to wake up as strong as Master Daffodil tomorrow.
Doggy dog.
I hope that all our wishes come true.
What? That's cheating. Does that even... Here, try saying this out loud. I hope that Edgar can speak his mind.
I hope...
No way! Where's the kid?
Looks like they went in already.
Nice. Oh, let's be strategic.
Let's head in too.
this setup and the sense of mystery. This is next family meeting. Let's chat about setting up headquarters in the anomalous realm.
Shuba, can you reach Sakiri, Edgar, and Tagido?
Looks like their route is different from ours. Shupa.
Tataki! Hey! How could you guys leave the boss behind and come in first? Tataki-do!
Appraiser, is Sakiri with you guys?
Huh? Isn't she with you guys?
No. Judging by your method of entry, our placement within the pawn shop appears to be randomized.
Can you identify your current
Sorry.
Taki! Tataki! Over where?
Edgar? Edgar, the connection's been cut off.
Do you think they're in danger?
We need to meet up with him as soon as...
What the hell?
Just a moment ago. Why is it so small and dark here now?
Looks like we've entered a secret room.
As the strongest supernatural and intuitive duo of A-Bone, the two of us teamed up and still...
It appears we have to find our own way out.
This is easy. I'm quite the hand at demolishing houses.
Maybe we should...
can escape? We'll catch you on your own turf!
Nasa back ang ulit yan. Manon.
Yep. All in one go. Yep.
This is making me dizzy. Hiding isn't a real skill.
Far from it. Yep. Yep.
Suddenly, it's all quiet.
Oh, where did it go? Wow. This place feels like the A-Bone storage room.
Kita
Quick, look around. See if they've got any goodies.
बुला ले भाई, बुला ले, इसको खाना खाने दे। मेरे को जरा खाया नहीं है सुबह से कुछ कैंडी के अलावा। चिकन है थोड़ा सा बच्चों के लिए, सुबह के लिए। दो कर दियो भाई।
This one? Not this. Oh, In any case, these things aren't on the same level. Don't see any of the strange things the manga artist talked about either.
The items here barely have any anomaly presence. Some are even in based on these pawn tickets. They're all enough. After the pawn contract is completed, their wish grants.
You mean it wears off? Turns out the stuff from the shady and the sensor snatched by Dandelion.
Very strong anomaly presence. It looks like Toshi did sign a but his wish hasn't come true.
And he disappeared. Oh, I got it, I got it! The pawn shop owner must have regretted the deal, so he coked.
With so many transactions completed successfully, that doesn't sound right. If Toshi was deceived into signing the contract, as the cook said, then the pawn shop would want to fulfill his wish and pocket the payment sooner. If they wanted to breach the contract, they could have taken back the sensor immediately. Why would Dandelion take it only after? Plus, at the very least,
Liars are bad.
the perfumer...
The fervent pilgrim. Wait, she pawned off her own life?
For a pilgrim, perhaps the truth of this world means more than life itself.
अपना खाना खाना नहीं है इसको जीत बीच में उठेगा अगर तू कैंडी को देखना अगर होगी बाहर तो अंदर कर दो बाहर ही है वो अंदर नहीं है
Fervent pilgrim. Wait, she pawned off her own life?
For a pilgrim, perhaps the truth of this world...
Huh? What a weird place. Why does it all...
It's... Edgar and Tagado. Are they hinting at this?
This knife? Doesn't seem Kenneth. Oh, 10 years of one sense of taste. And he played dumb in front of us!
Wait. Why are there 2 pawn tickets here? In this case, Kenneth has been to Pawn Moonlight more than once. The cost of defeating the current culinary virtuoso is a lifetime sense of taste. No wonder the wish and cost changed the second time, but the knife remains the means to fulfill the wish. Perhaps it's because the knife's power is fading, and by the time Kenneth entered the second time, it couldn't fulfill his first wish anymore.
Different wishes, different prices. Hasn't he been told everything clearly? Unless the cook was...
If there were coercion, the first contract...
So it was his own will.
Right. Every pawn ticket here emphasizes that all pawns at Pawn Moonlight, once the pawn contract takes effect, the pawner can neither redeem the set cost, nor
If the cook came to us, he obviously was having second...
No wonder he looked uneasy when Hattori made inquiries. Just pawn tickets. It's Toshi's pawn ticket. It's the same time as Kenneth's second entry into the pawn shop. That's what Edgar is trying to tell us.
These two knew each other?
Making a deal with Pawn Moonlight on the same day must point to a deeper connection. These wish-fulfilling items are like pawn shop loans. According to the pawn ticket, the contract, Toshi and Kenneth got their items from the pawn shop on the same day. And Kenneth came to us wanting to eradicate Pawn Moonlight. Or rather, what role...
I hate people with schemes. Once I get out of here, I'll grab that cook by the collar. There's no one that a beating can't fix. If that doesn't work, then it...
Maybe we'll find the answer here. Let's look for the...
And a manga book, too. Oh, isn't that... you know who? Makes sense she got the Grand Tour. Total fan moment! What's the number written after the price? What's going on?
Seems like certain rules must be followed to get into the next room. Seems like certain rules must be followed to get into the next room.
है वो वाला
कौन
मीठा वाला घर के अंदर आके उसको सोना नहीं अब ऐसे भूखा भाकी करना है। जीत जाके जरा उसको अंदर कर दे भाई। पानी पी रही उधर जाके उसको अंदर कर दे एक बार। आती है ठीक है नहीं आती है उसको छोड़ दे मरने दे। आइसक्रीम कौन सा है तेरे पास? चिक्की चिक्की चिकन की चिक्की मुरली मुरली मुझे तो मिली ताला लगा दिया?
go. Here, this should help.
Come on, let's fight.
Tagido's mark! Another one!
Looks like they found Sakiri.
That's the Kaluchi family's consigliere! So glad they found Sakiri. I was worried that without us, Sakiri would get in trouble. Now it seems the owner of this place has, especially with Dandelion. They seem to get along just fine. And he didn't teach it anything weird.
Our findings regarding the owner of Pawn Moonlight align closer with the manga artist. Let's go meet up with Edgar and exchange information. They should be...
Creepy psychic fraud. A deal? My wish is worth a lot more than that.
People who punch instead of talk aren't really welcome here.
It's that dude from the Moby Dick.
Rascal! Trying to scam?
Wait! They weren't trying to pick a fight. I couldn't stop Sakiri.
You'd be gravely mistaken if you think I'd be scared here on your turf.
Can I eat that one with the blue hair?
Go ahead.
Otro?
Dandelion! You two, with the same face! I knew it was you who kidnapped the perfumer! We're gonna...
What a rude kid. If you hurt this man in front of you, none of you will be going home today.
Wait. Why don't we check the situation first, Toshi? We're here on Landrick's request. Pawn Moonlight seems to be connected to your disappearance. Is there...
I was kidnapped by a friend of mine and was saved by these two. They're the owners of Pawn Moonlight.
Huh?
Toshi, was your kidnapper Chef Kenneth of Delicamy?
Yes, I'm surprised you are. I met Kenneth at a corporate dinner party. A little while ago, he learned that I'd been troubled by my work with Landrick, so he asked to meet up and told me the place that makes all your wishes come true. I thought it was a scam at first, until...
So,
Kenneth urged me, saying, no pain, no gain. So we pawned what we had at...
The chef has been here before. He was here last time because he had a burning wish, but he turned down the deal last time.
Kenneth exchanged 10 years of his sense of taste for a dish that would grant his restaurant another star. I gave up 20 years of my sense of smell for a unique fragrance that would go down...
Were your wishes...
Not long after we got back, I learned that Kenneth's restaurant indeed got a new star. But I was hesitant. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the sensor I brought...
20 years is a long time.
It wasn't because of losing my sense of smell for 20 years. If I could get my wish, it's only fair that they took what they deserved. I was debating whether getting the fragrance this way was a few days ago, just after I made up my mind.
You wanted to pawn something again?
No. I told him straight up that but he thought I had already used mine. So he came to me because he regretted pawning away his sense of taste. So
he was worried you'd tell the owners of Pawn Moonlight about his plans.
Yes. He locked me up and contacted various anomaly hunters trying to find a way to destroy Pawn Moonlight.
I see.
Thank God Nismo came to my rescue.
I was just trying to check why the costs weren't being paid yet.
I get it now. You mean that these two aren't the villains either? The real villain?
Wait, Kenneth went to you guys too?
Oh my gosh! Why did you smoke that again?
Hey. Why is this thing angry again?
Maybe it thinks that Kiramaru ate its master too.
Is that it? You can try harder. All in one go. Huh? Can't follow me? I'll hit you back. Take this, if you can. It's just a scratch. All in one go. I was careless. No room for mistakes. Can't follow me? Far from it! Is that it? Take this, if you can. Far from it!
No reset as expected.
A weak spot. Stabilizing your condition. You can come in just fine.
All right, take this! Get out! Don't get dragged into this! Swing, Michael! You can try harder. You're stuck here with me! It's just a scratch.
Turn it! Can you keep up with the wind? Don't die!
Is that it? You can try hard. These pests.
Careful now. Clear on time. Now's the time. Keep moving. I'll have 1 moment is enough. Just getting warmed up.
You're at your weak spot. Emergency patch-up. I should keep my distance. Stabilizing your condition.
Next ultimate. Super duper almost whirlwind splash. Get first. Minor mistake. Swifter than the breeze. Gotcha. Your commitment is not enough. Is that it?
No loose ends. Now's the time.
What is this place? Dandelion? It's Dandelion! I knew it was you! Dandelion! Where have you been, you bad doggy?
You got here just in time. Thank you.
Scared me to death.
No need for thanks. I appreciate you taking care of Natalie and the others along the way.
If you didn't kidnap the perfumer, then what's up? You're still terrible for stealing people's dog.
Miss Mo and I, for certain reasons, we've been it was Morphix, or as you call it, Dandelion, that took us in, letting us use this space for the time being. We're just passing through. Strictly speaking, Dandelion is the real owner of Pond Moonlight. Though, calling it an owner might not be quite right. After all, the name Pond Moonlight is just something visitors started This space exists according to Dandelion's will. The whole idea that a strong enough wish can open the door to Pond Moonlight, that's something it put in place. Like us, to put it simply, this place? It was originally just Dandelion's den.
So is it the sensor given to the clients that grants wishes? Or the space itself?
Neither is quite right.
That is your Esper?
Looks like it has nothing to do with you.
There's no such thing as an Esper ability that grants any wish in the world.
There's no need to go into the details with them.
It's okay. I believe what we saw. These people aren't here to hurt us. Due to some private issues, we cannot answer some of... Now that Dandelion has returned to its owner, Ms. Mo and I will be leaving Hetero soon as well. If possible, I'd appreciate... I bet Dandelion is happy to be reunited with its owner. Thank you for being such a good pal for the last 6 months.
Otro and Ms. Mo?
Otro gets terrible allergies every shedding season. Keep a close eye on this one. Don't let him run.
Yes, I will.
Ms. Mo means that he will miss Morphix.
Hey. Come here.
What?
There. Some...
Huh?
When did this happen? You were so straightforward when you were a kid.
Keep it safe.
What the heck is this?
Otro said that those... Everything in this pawn shop has its destined owner. Since you were able to open the door with your wish, then there's something in here that belongs to you. He also said that you no longer had to sign any contracts. You can take this as a keepsake.
What does that mean?
How would I know anything about your wish? Go ask him yourself if you don't want it.
I hope that I will find a place where I belong, and it won't abandon me. Hey, poker face! Say that again!
Clause 6 on page 2 of the commission contract stipulates that in the event of any deception or misrepresentation by the client during the contract term, the client remains liable to pay the full fee and forfeits any deposit made. Thank you for choosing ABO. The invoice has been sent to your shop owner's email address.
Just you wait. I'll sue you! I'll sue...
Then go ahead and sue us. Let everyone see that the head chef of Delicamy is a no-good, friend-kidnapping, and treacherous scoundrel.
Little...
Oh, by the way, we pride ourselves on our business integrity, so it's only natural at this point. Officers from the BAC...
So, what exactly grants people's wishes? It'd actually be the brother...
Otro said there's no ability in this world that can grant every wish.
Stop avoiding my question. I know you're smart enough to...
It's just speculation. But from all the clues, it seems that one of the two has an exchange ability related to the pawn contract. The other person probably has a summoning ability that has to do with wishes. This ability probably has other restrictions in addition to it. The Esper abilities of these two are connected to some unknown power, along with Dandelion's power to control space.
You probably witnessed something extremely rare. I heard that if both twins have Esper abilities, the powers would be like two repelling but also attracting magnets, and will...
So they're super powerful when stacked? And why do they collect a price for each wish? What's the point of that? If I had such powers, I would totally...
Otro seems to have a weak presence. There was a noticeable difference between when we first met him and when he left. He was like...
Nismo said he went out to investigate when each price he was after was marked with a different number in the pawn. If the numbers are timed, then it only follows logically that the price...
was used on Otro.
So...
Tagido and I met Nismo and Moby Dick. Nismo was probably looking for Toshi at the time, but he was disguised as someone else. I thought he was just being cautious.
But come to think of it, since they left Hathero in such a hurry, it only makes sense that there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
That's enough. They are gone, and thinking about this won't help us make a penny, right? Why don't we go through the shopping list to see if we've missed anything? Oh, should we replace the sofa? Dear. Why do I always feel uneasy after Landrick's final payment arrives?
Doggy, doggy dog.
I want a pair of aura punchers!
Rejected.
Please, boss. What do we consider?
Dandelion, what are you doing here so far away from home? Thank God you had all these nice people taking care of you along the way. We're almost there. Did we forget anything this time?
Perimeter clear. Stay balanced. Perimeter clear. Stay balanced. Perimeter clear. Stay balanced. Perimeter clear. Stay balanced. Clarity. Ups. Recipient confirmed. Clarity. Obsession. Disillusion. Recipient confirmed.
Should we head out? I'm here. I'm here.
Clarity. Obsession.
I'm not a good person to kill time with.
Recipient confirmed. Recipient confirmed.
You're committed. Far from it. Take this, if you can. Far from it. All in one go.
Focus. What? Don't blink! Don't doubt me. Whoa! Can't touch this. I'm here. Perfect timing. Doing what I can. Oh no! Dodged it!
Spin and clear! As expected. No room for mistakes. Is that it? Let's go! I should keep my distance.
Next ultimate! Super duper ultimate 360 moments! Swifter than the breeze! Gotcha!
You're committed. Get out! Don't get dragged in! Release! Oh, my anger! You're stuck here with me! Containment complete. It went smoothly. Let's go!
Should we head out?
From it. These pests. Plotting your escape? Don't even think about it. If you can. Get out! Don't get dragged into this! I must swing my claws!
The view from up here. Phew. Let's land soon.
here. Let's land soon.
Kiramura would definitely be interested.
The view from up here. Phew. Let's land soon. The view from up here. Phew. Let's land soon. The view from up here. Let's land soon. The view from up here. Phew. Let's land soon. The view from up here. Phew. Let's land soon. Should we head out?
I'm not a good person to kill time with.
Target confirmed. Spin and clear. Now's the time. Appreciate the support. Recipient confirmed.
Welcome to Terra X. Want me to walk you through? Welcome. Feel free to browse our select.
Recipient confirmed.
सब्जी लेते वक्त भाव करते हो ना, और क्लोथ्स लेते वक्त बार्गेनिंग भी। फिर मेडिसिन पे कम डिस्काउंट में सेटल क्यों? नेटमेट्स पे रोज मिलता है 25% ऑफ।
It's a cold, moonless night with a mist that hangs heavy in the air. As you turn to cross the road, fog swallows both the sound and headlights of the oncoming car. You see it too late and brace yourself for impact. Then, out of nowhere, an elderly stranger shoves you out of harm's way, is hit by the car, and ends up in a heap on the tarmac. Their life ends, as yours is saved. Later, a police officer hands you an envelope found in the pocket of the deceased. It is addressed to you. You open this envelope and find a note with 2 words scribbled on it. It simply reads, "Study physics." Whoever wrote this note saved your life at the expense of theirs, so it only seems fair you follow their advice. Decades later, you become a much celebrated physics professor. Your specialist subject, Albert Einstein's theories of relativity. You've always had a hunch that time travel is possible, and one day, finally, you crack it, and the world's very first time machine is sat, buzzing before you. Only then does the penny drop. How had you never realized before? You now have the power to go anywhere and any when, but you know exactly what you have to do. You take the letter you've kept all these years out of its frame on the wall, place it back inside its original envelope and put the envelope in your pocket. Stepping into your time machine, you set the controls to take you back to a cold, moonless, misty night, arriving just in time to push your younger self out of the path of the onrushing car. You die on the roadside. It seems simple enough, but the real joy of time travel stories like this one comes once you begin to scratch beneath the surface, and some incredibly profound questions begin to emerge. First of all, who wrote the letter? The older version of you simply takes the letter they'd already been given as a teenager back in time. The letter is a seemingly creatorless entity stuck in a time loop. This is the bootstrap paradox. Secondly, do these time loops keep on repeating? You save your teenage self, so they grow up to travel back in time to save their teenage self, who grows up to travel back in time, and so on. You are stuck in a relentless cycle of living and dying. But the letter isn't. Does it just keep getting older and more worn and tattered? This is the restoration paradox. And whose idea was it to study physics anyway? The notion seems to appear out of nowhere, a thought with no origin. This is the ex nihilo paradox. And if events like this can actually happen, then it also appears you have no free will, no choices in life. You were always going to invent the time machine and had absolutely no option to do otherwise. It had to happen, had always happened. If you don't invent a time machine, then you can't save your teenage self, and you yourself would therefore die as a teenager. There is something in your future that's firmly fixed. This is the predestination paradox. And finally, what if you change your mind? Unfortunately, for your older self, this is not an option. You can't get cold feet when you arrive and let the younger you get hit by the car. How could you be there to have second thoughts in the first place? This is the auto-infanticide paradox. It is impossible to kill a younger version of you, even through the act of not doing something. And so, not quite such a simple story. Welcome to the weird and wonderful world of time travel. But of course, traveling freely through time is impossible, you might say. You can't simply visit yesterday or rush headlong through millennia. And yet, this too is not quite so straightforward. Despite its myriad impracticalities, there are slivers of possibility lurking at the edge of physics, temporal loopholes lying just out of reach. And so, the question arises, if time travel were to be possible, just how could we do it? In 2021, a researcher at Portsmouth University calculated there are about 6 times 10 to the power of 80 bits of information in the observable universe. That's a 6 followed by 80 zeros. Information is incredibly valuable, and data brokers are collecting yours all the time. And that is where Incogni comes in, our sponsor today. They reach out to data brokers and help take your data off the market. You see, your data is being sold online without you even knowing about it, and even though you can reach out personally and ask for it to be removed, it could take years to do it manually. Luckily, Incogni have a fully automated system to do it for you, protecting you from data breaches that are becoming more and more common. In 2021 alone, they rose by 68%. Nobody likes being called or emailed by a stranger who knows your name and home address, so give Incogni a try. to help protect your employment history, shopping habits, even the names of your relatives. This is the data that these brokers collect, and if it leaks, it leaves you at risk of fraud. So protect your privacy by following the link in the description. The first 100 people to use the code UNIVERSE will get 60% off Incogni. Thanks to Incogni for supporting educational content on YouTube.
This time, turn your love into a caricature she'll smile at. Order now on IGP.
I've been on the
Get everything under 99 rupees on Swiggy. Order now.
The sun beats down as the distinctive whooping barks of howler monkeys echo around the humid swamps. The current in the muddy, winding river is so strong that you don't even have to paddle your canoe. You just sit back and take in the sights and sounds as you're carried along. Jack Finney, arguably one of the finest proponents of time travel fiction, compared our experience of time to a river like this one. It seems like we're relentlessly ferried downstream from the past to the future. We have no need to propel ourselves, but slowing down, speeding up, or turning around and heading back upstream doesn't seem possible either. But what happens to the parts of the river that we've left behind? Or in other words, where does yesterday go? It certainly seems as if it just disappears. Yet making the same argument about an actual river would seem ludicrous. You're unlikely to accept that the riverbed is torn up and mysteriously vanishes just because you've disappeared around the next bend. The upstream parts of the river are still there, even if you aren't. In the same way, it seems as if tomorrow isn't real until it is, that somehow it magically appears once the curtain falls on today. But that would be like new water springing up to make the river of time longer only once you approach. Where would it come from? And so, over the years, scientists have revealed that time really is like that river, with its length already laid out in its entirety, from its source high in the foothills of the Big Bang to its estuary at the universe's eventual demise. Past, present and future existing alongside one another. Your great-great-great-grandchildren every bit as real as you are now. Your great-great-great-grandparents still alive and well, frolicking in the swells upstream in the vast river of time. Philosophers know this idea as eternalism. It's the opposite of presentism, which argues that only now exists and that the past is gone and the future yet to emerge. Debates between eternalist and presentist philosophers have raged since the days of ancient Greece. Indeed, the 4th century philosopher St. Augustine compared the present to a knife's edge, straddling the perceived past and an imagined future. But to a physicist, eternalism is known as the block universe theory and is based on Albert Einstein's much-lauded general relativity, one of the most successful theories in the history of science. In 1905, Einstein publishes the special theory of relativity. It does away with Isaac Newton's notion of absolute time. There is no universal clock that everyone can use to agree on when something happens. Instead, as the name suggests, time is relative. Depending on how they move through space, one observer could see event A happen before event B, while another sees event B occur before event A. Both observers are equally correct. An event in your past could be in someone else's future. This is yet another reason why all our yesterdays cannot simply vanish. How can they, when the events they contain might form part of somebody else's tomorrows? As well as this, special relativity cemented the fact that space and time are not completely distinct from one another. In 1908, Hermann Minkowski develops Einstein's work and properly unites space and time once and for all. He says that moving through space affects how you measure time, because the 3 dimensions of space and one of time are actually woven together into a single fabric that he called space-time. But how do we know that space and time are actually bundled up together into the space-time that the block universe is made of? Proof would eventually come in tests of Einstein's general theory of relativity, which he presented to the world in 1915. Back in the 1840s, astronomers had harnessed Newtonian gravity to discover an entirely new planet. Using Newton's equations to predict the future path of Uranus, they had found that it appeared to deviate from that path. The French astronomer Urbain Le Verrier pored over the equations for months, searching for an answer. Was Newtonian gravity wrong after all? Not quite. Le Verrier suggested that an unseen, more distant planet pulls on Uranus and affects its orbit. If correct, Newton's laws of gravity would be vindicated, and in 1846, Neptune was found. Despite this success, and although he didn't know it yet, Le Verrier was about to hammer the first nail into Newtonian gravity's coffin. Planets don't have circular orbits, but slightly changing elliptical ones, with the sun offset from the center. Newtonian physics claimed that these slightly changing orbits was due to the gravitational pull of the other planets. And Newton's equations were correct in their predictions for all of them, except one, Mercury. Le Verrier realized this in 1859, and the search began for another new planet, but no such world was ever found. Instead, the answer came from Einstein. On the 18th of November 1915, he wrote a letter to the German mathematician David Hilbert. Today I am presenting a paper in which I derive out of general relativity the perihelion motion of Mercury, discovered by Le Verrier. No gravitation theory had achieved this until now.
Zoom, 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 baba. Yellow hat dog. Zoom, 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 baba. Yellow hat dog.
Yellow teeth ने किया close-up खराब. हटाओ yellow teeth now with close-up white now. इसमें है purple color corrector और kaolin clay. ये हटाए 100% yellow stains. Get close-up ready with close-up white now.
देख रहे हैं डॉक्टर साहब, हर बार बारिश में इसको थनेला हो जाता है.
Imagine the fabric of space-time as the surface of a trampoline. If you place something heavy in the center, it will sag in the middle. Likewise, the presence of a massive object like the sun creates a dip in the fabric of space-time.